at Iowa. We are ready to go racing very soon here as the drivers line up and they're ordered to go racing. So before we go, let's listen on some track facts. Located in Newton, Iowa, Iowa Speedway is a D-shaped short track oval that opened in 2006. It is a .875 mile racetrack. The turns are 12 to 14 degrees of banking, the front stretch 10 degrees of banking, and the back stretch 4 degrees of banking. And also this design was influenced by Richmond Raceway. It's going to be 29 laps in stage number 1. Stage 2 will be 27, and the final stage will be around 65 laps. Depends on how many cautions come out. Pit window 20 to 24 laps as we're coming to the restart zone. Green flag, we're underway from Iowa. Eternal in the 69, your pole sitter. First pole of the season. The high side is the best side here at Iowa. You don't burn the tires as much and you get the better run up because you can see GU using the outside, trying to chase down the 69. Can Eternal lead a lap? As they're all 3 wide in the back. Eternal's going to slide right in front of GU, but he's going to try it 3 wide. Eternal led that lap. As here comes the 98 of Rolling, he's trying to make a move. He's trying to use the low side, but the high side is usually the best side. As Eternal comes out, they're going to be side by side, or will Eternal get the better run off the corner? Eternal did get the better run off the corner. But the question is, who's going to get it here? Side by side, coming to the line. Eternal led that lap once again. They are fighting hard in the back, as we got a 2-car battle for the race lead between the 98 and the 69. As Rolling still trying to pass them on the inside line, but the outside gets the better run, especially that middle side. So as you can see, Eternal exits it pretty wide, coming to the line. Eternal leads it once again. They're still side by side for the race lead. It's been a great race up front already. Eternal's going to slide right in front of the 98. And the 98's going to try to make a move on the outside line. Will Eternal block him? Yes, he will. Eternal still out in front leading. This is the first time Eternal's really been out front the entire time this season. As we are on lap 5 out of 29. So the pit window is 20 to 24 laps, but there is many strategies that will be involved. I can give examples right now, going as far as you possibly can, taking two tires, half can or 1 can of fuel in stage 1, or you can split the stage in half and you have enough to make it all the way. You just have to conserve those tires. So let's see what strategy, or maybe there's another strategy I'm not even thinking of, but we'll see. As Eternal still your race leader using the high side. Remember that low side burns the tires pretty well. So maybe that 98 is battling hard for the race lead. But that inside, just those tires burn up in about 15 laps or so. As the 98 still side by side with Eternal. But I believe Eternal's going to get the better run out of the corner, and he does. 69 of Eternal running the high side. Oh, but he slid up the racetrack too much. Oh, and he gets put in the wall by the 98 twice. So now your race leader, GU, out in front. Oh, as Eternal was leading all those laps, but gets put in the wall by the 98. So now your race leader, the 16 of GU, out in front. But Lanrod all over the bumper. As we have Awesome in 3rd. Rolling in 4th and Eternal in 5th. That's your top 5 right now. They're all close together. They are all split up in 2 packs. We have eight drivers here today. As you dives into the 3, here comes Lanrod. He's gonna try to make a move. Can he try to make a move? He won't. Now coming to lap 10 out of 29. 20 to go now. I believe 20 to go. Yes, 20 laps to go from Iowa. Now Lanrod trying to use the outside line. He's gonna slide right in front of Awesome. Here comes Landrod. Will he make a move on the 16 of GU? As this race is going on, let's talk about the ones to look out for today as we're under the lights at Iowa. So we have GU. He has won 2 out of the last 4 races. He won the Truck Series at Phoenix, and he won in the Truck Series at Bristol last night. The only times he didn't win was the Xfinity race last week at New Hampshire, the Cup Series at Darlington. By the way, both of those races he finished second. Here comes Landrod trying to make a move on the inside. They're going to be side by side, coming out of 2 down the back straightaway. Another person to look out for is Eternal. He's your pole sitter. He showed a lot of speed. He's falling back right now, but you never know. Strategy can also pay off. And our last one to look out for is B-Pool. He's been consistent all these races, but he's right now bar in the back. Side by side, Landrod with the slide job. He pulls it off for the race lead, but the 3 wide. Not anymore. So GU still your race leader on the inside with Awesome right behind. 3 wide for second, but Awesome, oh, who's going to take second right now? It's either going to be that 98 or it's going to be the 7. And the 98 takes second away. But will Awesome slide it in? Remember the last time the 16 and the 7 fought was in the Cup Series race at Darlington, where the 7 gave him the bumper and took the win at Darlington as they're 3 wide for the race lead. Side by side, and Rolling will take the race lead away from the 7 of Awesome. Great battling between these leaders as they've now hit lap 15. As we got a car coming off pit road, that is Republican. He is taking that pit strategy, is splitting the stage in half, it looks like. Comes off, he's 2 laps down, I believe so, because he loses 2 laps at this racetrack when he comes down pit road. As the leader is still out in front. So Republican strategy, he does not want a caution come out, because if he does, he'll be screwed. As Republican with fresh tires, he's battling with the pack. He wants to get those laps back. He gives the bumper to the 7. That's going to get him really loose, and he's down on the apron. Big contact. Do we see anybody trying to take the pit strategy? No, it looks like nobody's going to try taking the Republican pit strategy. Let's look through the field. Dave far in the back. Has not everybody except Republican has come down pit road. As Republican now passes the 98. So now Republican's only 1 lap down as Landrod down pit road. He's going to try taking the strategy as well. Now here comes the 7 of Awesome coming down pit road. He's going to try taking that, splitting the stage in half strategy. So will Eternal. So those guys will try to split the stage in half while these guys continue to race up front. Republican has already made his pit stop. Landrod now coming off pit road. Eternal making his pit stop. GU in second with the 98 of Rolling out in front is your race leader. So the 98, your race leader, as now the 16 will come down pit road. So the only the only person who has not made their pit stop yet is that 98 of Rolling. So he's going to try to stay out as far as he possibly can. When will your leader come down pit road? And it looks like he's going to continue unless he dives it down on now. And he will. Your race leader now down pit road. This is going to be close. So now as GU off pit road, it's in 7th. Who is your race leader right now? Republican in 6th, Eternal in 5th, Awesome in 4th. I think the 98 is still your race leader as he comes off pit road now. No, he's on now, actually. So your race leader, I believe... Who is your race leader? As we've hit now 10 to go in the stage, I believe. No, sorry, 9 to go. Leader's a lap. The leader has lapped everybody. So as Rolling makes his pit stop, I believe your leader is the 59 of Dave. I don't think he's made his pit stop yet. And now here comes Dave. He dives it down on the apron. So the 59 of Dave will make his pit stop. So I believe your race leader will be Landrod, most likely. Let's see. So Dave's down pit road. Rolling in fourth. Awesome, I believe, is in third. So yeah, your race leader Dave still on pit road. He is still your race leader. Who will win the stage? So yeah, Dave is still down pit road. Let's see if he can beat anybody off. He's still making his pit stop. It's gonna be close. Here we go. Who's your race leader? And Dave will get past. Dave drops back all the way to fifth. So now I believe your race leader is either the 03 or the 04. No, he's on the front straightaway now. I believe your race leader is Awesome. GU has fallen back all the way to seventh. Jeez Louise. So as we have, I believe, 6 laps to go now, as we're looking in at Eternal, but I think your race leader is that 7 of Awesome. We haven't confirmed it yet. As Awesome goes through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway now. As we're on lap 25 out of 29. Now Awesome coming out of 4 laps to go. No, the 98 is your race leader. So the 98 of Rolling, your race leader. I believe Beeple in second. So Beeple was able to make a nice pit strategy to get into second place. Here we go, coming out of 4. 3 laps to go now from Iowa. Can the 98 win the stage? He's still looking for a stage win on the season. He came very close at Darlington in the Cup Series. In the Truck Series, he was screwed out and got spun out. So let's see if Rolling can win a stage. Coming out of 4 now. 2 laps to go. He's in the clear. If caution comes out, the stage 1 will come to an end. Coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Awesome is now past Beeple for the second spot. But with a humongous gap, there won't be enough time. Coming out of turn number 4. 1 to go in stage number 1 from Iowa Speedway. The track that resembles Richmond a little bit. And it was influenced by Richmond Raceway. So as he comes out of 2 down the back straightaway for the final time in stage number 1. The huge gap. Not enough time for the 7 Awesome. As the 98 comes out of turn number 4. The 98 of Rolling will win stage number 1. So the 98 wins stage number 1. Caution will be thrown now for the end of the stage, as it always has been. As your race results, or your stage 1 results, sorry, the 98 is your stage 1 winner. Awesome finished second, Beeple third. I believe Eternal finished 4th, Republican 5th, GU 6th, Dave 7th, and rounding out your field 8 and 8th is Landrod. So the 98 is going to get his first stage win. I believe he won stage 1 in the Truck Series last night, but I'm not too sure. I think it was somebody else. But I'm for sure, what I know of is this is his first stage win in the Xfinity Series. So it looks like everybody's got to come down pit road because most of them are low on fuel. So let's see now. I believe everybody starts to come down pit road now. Here we go. Rolling on the inside. The 7 of Awesome on the outside. It looks like no positions were exchanged. Everybody looks to be in the same spots. Coming, green flag, back in the air in stage number 2. As you want to be on the inside line for the restarts, but you want to be on the outside for the long run. So as the 98 now out in front, slides right in front of the 7. As Beeple now trying to make a move to second place, they both all dive it into 3 and 4. As you can see, Eternal still in P4, but he's under pressure by the 0-4. As Rolling Duck still your race leader, but here comes Beeple fast using the inside line. The 72. So the 72 of Beeple, his teammates, both of his teammates are not here today. Confetti and the Double Zero not here today for whatever reason. I don't think he just couldn't show up. And the 74 of Liners could not make it to this race, and he won't make it to tomorrow due to family issues. So let's hope those issues are solved, and let's wish for the best for him to return to the racetrack. As now Beeple makes a move, he's going to lead that lap. Beeple now your race leader, but here comes Awesome the 7 fast. We got contact between the 0-3 and the 16 in the back. They're beating and banging coming down the line as GU slides right in front of the 0-3 for I believe is 6th. Beeple still your race leader, but here comes Awesome fast. He's on the inside, but that outside line is the preferred line to get the better run out of the corner. There's still side-by-side racing going on, with Rolling in 3rd right behind. If all 3 of those guys wreck, Eternal and the 69 is right there to capitalize. The 72 all over the back bumper of the 7. Will he give him the bumper? No. Beeple slides up the racetrack just a tiny bit. That's going to lose a little bit of momentum. So now Awesome, your race leader now at Iowa, as he led that lap. The 98 trying to use the outside line, which is kind of working, but you need to draft if you want to make it work as well. So now here comes the 98. He's going to be all over the back bumper of the 72. As Awesome, still your race leader here at Iowa. We're now on lap, I believe, 7 out of 26. Yes, we're on lap 7 out of 26 here at Iowa. So stage 2 is 26 laps, and the final stage is, I believe, 65 laps due to the pace laps, but that could possibly change if a caution comes out. As Beeple now trying to make a move. Remember, Beeple is one to look out for. His Republican in the wall in the back. So he's going to slow down a lot and fall to the back. Oh, never mind. That was not Republican. Sorry, that was the 0-3 of Landrod. Made contact with the 16. Put it in the 16 and GU put him in the wall. So as Beeple trying to catch the 7. So let's look back. The 7 of Awesome has had very good success in the Cup Series. Not so much in the Truck Series and not as much in the Xfinity Series either. But he's showing he has speed in all 3. He's trying to show he's got speed in more than just the Cup Series. In the Cup Series, he won stage 1 at Michigan, but lagged out. He could have been a contender for the race win. And then last week at Darlington, an amazing bump and run on GU on the final 2 corners, and was able to capitalize and win that race at Darlington. As that's where the Cup Series in real life will be returning this Sunday at Darlington Raceway with no fans, of course, due to the coronavirus incident. But here, we're in the virtual world. We got fans, no coronavirus at all. As the 7 of Awesome is pulling away by a lot. So now it's just going to be a second place battle between the 98 and the 72, because Awesome is just pulling away. He wants to win a stage. They've got to pit sooner or later. Will they try to split the stage in half, or will they try to go as far as they can and just take 2 tires? I feel like for this stage, I feel like the best strategy is to go as far as you can and take those 2 tires. But you know, there's different strategies people will do. I just don't think the stage is as long compared to the stage number 1. So oh, it looks like Beeple might be down pit road. Yes, B-Pool now making his pit stop. He's going to try to split this stage in half. The problem is, will it work? So now Awesome right now is your race leader. When will he dive it down on the apron for his pit stop? He's still going to stay out. Let's see if there's any cars making their pit stops as well. Eternal falls back to what I believe is 4th. With GU all over the back bumper. So it looks like B-Pool is the only one to make his pit stop. Looks like everybody else is going to try to stay out and go as far as they possibly can. So Awesome still your race leader. Nobody making their pit stop. The 98 far in the back can't catch the 7 as GU trying to make a move on the 69. As we're having an amazing race so far today. A lot of cars split up. B-Pool comes off pit road. I believe he's going to be 2 laps down. Oh, we got a car diving down on the apron. It will be Republican. He's going to make his pit stop. So it's rolling in the 98 now. Slowly catching the 7, it looks like. I think the 7 has burned up his tires too much. So this is, I believe, the second short track, or the third short track race of the season. The second in the Xfinity series. We're not counting ISM because I believe, what I believe is that a short track is less than a mile. So I don't really count, Phoenix a short track. New Hampshire, close. I'm going to say New Hampshire's a short track. Just because the figure of it. Short track. So, then I am wrong then. This is the 4th short track. Yeah, no, this is the 4th short track on the schedule that we've run, and the 3rd in the Xfinity series. Xfinity series has been running all the short tracks. They first went to Bristol as the 2nd race on the season, then they went to New Hampshire, and now here at Iowa Speedway. So as Leon now coming off pit road, is Awesome still your race leader? Awesome making his pit stop, so your race leader, the 98 of rolling. In 2nd place, I believe, should be either GU or Eternal. Yes, no, GU in 2nd right now. They have still yet to make their pit stops. So when will that 98 hit pit road? Oh, 03 now making a move on the leader. Looks like Dave is down pit road as well, it looks like. Eternal still out on the racetrack. And now the 16 of GU will dive down on the apron. He will make his pit stop. So now the 98, looks like the 98 and the 69 are the only cars that have still not come down pit road. They're going to try to stretch it. When will that 98 come down pit road? And now you will. Your race leader, the 98, dives it down on the apron. He's going to make his pit stop. So now your race leader, the 69 of Eternal, he is back out in front. So Eternal, the only one who hasn't come down pit road yet. He's going to try to make some pit strategy here in stage number 2. So Eternal right now is still out in front. He kind of makes contact with that outside wall on entry. When will the 69 of Eternal decide when he will go down pit road? He is still out. He is still out in the lead as GU comes off pit road in 4th. I believe. Yeah, no, it's almost the end of the race. We're on lap now 23 out of 26, if I'm correct. When will the 69 decide I will come down pit road? He still will stay out. I think Eternal has enough to make it all the way. Or did Eternal already make his pit stop? Yeah, no, Eternal's not your race leader. Your race leader right now is somebody on the front straightaway. Down the back stretch now. I believe your race leader is rolling, but I'm not quite sure yet. I believe your race leader is the 59 of Dave. I don't think he is. The Dave has come down pit road yet. Yeah, no. So your race leader, the 59 of Dave. I think Dave has saved enough to make it all the way around. Will Dave win the stage? No, he's gonna have to dive it down. So your race leader Dave, who's I believe a couple laps down, he's gonna try to make it on pit road. Oh, I think he ran out of fuel. So I believe your race leader will be rolling after he comes down. Or did Dave win the stage? Did he win it on pit road? I think Dave just won stage 2 down pit road. So your race leader Dave, I believe, has done it. If I am correct, let's see. No, your race leader, the 98, on the last lap passes Dave. Unbelievable. So now coming out of turn number 4, the 98 of Rolling is going to win stage number 2 here in Iowa. And 72 goes around on the front straightaway. So the 98 of Rolling will sweep both stage 1 and 2. Oh, Dave could have won that final stage if he did not run out of fuel. Jeez, he got the one to go on pit road, but no, the 98 was able to pass him. Turtle finished 7th, looks like. B-Pool finished the 2nd, Awesome 3rd, GU 4th, Republican 5th. That's your top 5 at stage number 2. Now let's see these pit strategies, this final stage. Remember, it's 125 laps around here, and we've only done about 50 something. So this is going to be a long race. Get ready. As everybody's now single filed, ready to come down pit road. Who will win the race off pit road and who won't? Everybody's on the lead lap. Dave pitted on the basically the final lap of the stage. So I think Dave will stay out. No, Dave will come down pit road as well, as we're coming to the restart zone here at Iowa. Green flags back in the air. Dave does not go in the back. Horrible restart for oh my god. Horrible start by the 59 of Dave, as Rolling your race leader in the 98 with the 7 of Awesome right there, and so is B-Pool. B-Pool trying to make a move on the inside. Yeah, it is a very long race, so expect a lot of racing. As they've come into turn number 1, 62 laps to go. So they restarted with 63 to go. Oh, contact between the 04 and the 69 in the back. B-Pool now takes the lead away from the 98. B-Pool will lead that lap. As now they are all close together right now. As they're all close together, let's crank it up. As now we're back as the 98 is now pressuring B-Pool for the race lead. Will he give him the bumper? I don't know if he'll give him the bumper. Here comes GU, I believe. And yeah, no. So both the leaders have pulled away now. And they're going to try to battle. The 98 has dominated the entire race, basically. So let's see if he can win this race and dominate. Or will B-Pool snatch the win away? It's going to be a 2-stop race. 62 laps with 24 laps of fuel. So around 2-lap pit stop. If you can stretch it far enough, maybe 1 stop. But I don't know if that's possible here. Rolling, trying to make a move on the inside. Will he pull it off? Can he dive it in hard and slide right in front? Doesn't look like he will. Or will he? He looks like he got the better run out of the corner than B-Pool, but they're still side by side down the back straightaway, entering 3. I think Rolling is going to take the lead here, because I don't think B-Pool is going to only make a little bit of contact, door-to-door racing. And the 98 of Rolling's going to lead that lap, but he's going to clear the 72, it looks like. Oh, the 98 entered the corner very low. So I think B-Pool's going to get the better exit out of the corner. No, but Rolling's still out in front. GU moves up to 3rd now. But with the gap, I don't think GU can gain. As now coming to hit the line, we are now on lap 74 out of 125 in the race. .52 laps to go now. Rolling crosses the line, entering 1. He is now starting to pull away from B-Pool. So expect some laps, or not some laps, sorry. Expect some pitting going on around lap 90, around in the 90s. So around lap 93, around there. Expect some pitting to happen there, maybe even earlier, around late 80s. And a caution will come out, the first caution of the day. This will change pit strategy a lot. So let's see what strategies will happen here. Let's see who will come down pit road and who won't. So everybody is now come down pit road. It looks like the 98 on the inside, the 72 on the outside. Nothing has really changed. Green flag back in the air. The caution flag has been lifted. Here we go, racing. Now with 46 laps to go here at Iowa. Oh, they're beating and banging already between the 16 and the 72. Those two cars right there, the 16 and the 72, have dominated basically this entire league. Those guys are always up front. But Rolling right now trying to show that there can be a different winner now in the Xfinity Series. Rolling does not want the 16 of GU to sweep the entire weekend again. He did that 2 weeks ago when he won the Truck Series race, I believe, which was at I forgot what track. Oh, it was at Chicagoland. He won that race, and then he won the Bristol race in Xfinity, and then he won the Cup race. Oh, as we have the 7 of Awesome around! Will that cause a caution? Oh, he lost it on the apron. No, but we stay green. It's 1 car wreck. We stay green here at Iowa. That's gonna cost his race right there. Right, dominating faster, but now it will be a 1 stop. They got 1 more pit stop left, and that will be the money stop. So let's see here. Let's see when they'll come down pit road. I believe they'll be coming down pit road around lap 105-ish, around that general area. They got enough fuel to make it. That's for fuel. Tire-wise, they might pit around lap 100. Maybe even less. So right now, the entire field is starting to spread out now, with the 98 dominating this entire race here at Iowa. It's contact between the 16 and the 72. Those guys beating and banging for second place. Oh, GU slid up the racetrack. I think he hit the wall just a little bit, but he's still with that 72. As we now got 40 laps to go from Iowa. So we have now Landron moves up to Ford, taking it away from Republican P5, Eternal P6. Dave, I believe, is P7. And, yeah, P7 and Awesome P8 after that spin. As Beeple and GU still hitting one another, still trying to get second place from one another. Oh my god! The 72 just turns dead left into the 16, but the 16 keeps it straight. But now Beeple takes second away. Oh my god. That was some... I think Beeple was just getting sick and tired of that 16 and goes, you know what? You're done. And just completely hits him. So as right now, the 98 is still your race leader. We're coming close. 30 to go. I don't think we got anybody coming down pit road yet. So let's see. I mean, here you have to go as far as you possibly can. You can't just, you know, pit now and expect to make it all the way, because there's there's 36 laps to go. So you can't just, you know, pit now and be thinking you're fine when they give you 24 laps of fuel and those tires only last around 20 laps or so. So the rookie of the 98, this is his, I believe, his third start in the Snap-on. He made his first at Darlington, raced pretty well. Truck series, he just got hit with bad luck and spun around on the final lap, and in a crash with Croc, but no caution came out, so bad luck for that 98. But now he's won stage 1, he's won stage 2, dominating the entire race, dominating stage 3 right now. Doesn't look like it looks like it's starting to pull away from between GU and Beeple, because those guys continue to battle for second. Oh, across the line. I believe it is 33 to go in the race. Yes, 33 to go. If a caution comes out and they pit now, then they're gonna have to do some strategy of either just taking right sides and a little bit of one can of fuel, or it's just gonna depend on what type of strategy they're gonna do. Or they don't pit and then they just pit early, and then, you know, or they get the track position first and then they come down pit road and they don't have to pit. But, you know, it's gonna be crazy. So now the 98 crossing the line. 31 to go in stage 3, or the final stage actually. So now as you can see, the 16 is now pulled away from the 72 B pool. The question is, will he have enough time to catch that 98? ZU is always fast at every freaking racetrack, so let's see if he can pull it off. As the 98 coming across the line, 30 to go from Iowa Speedway. As we have the 03 now on pit road, he will not make it all the way. I don't know why he's pitting now, but 03 Landrod, he's going to try to pull some strategy off here, but he's going to have to make another pit stop. Or he's going to have to save a lot. As now 29 to go in the stage. Remember, they only give you 24 laps to fuel, and those tires last only 20 laps. So watch people come down pit road, like I said, around lap 105. So Landrod is, I believe, 2 laps down, almost 3 laps down now. $28 to go. The field is spread out very, very far. Yeah, no, everybody's solo. Republican now comes off pit road. I don't think he's gonna have enough. Eternal trying to make a pit stop early as well. Oh, these are very, very sketchy pit stops, because it's going to be hard to say when they will come down pit road, or when they'll have enough. So we got a lot of cars coming down pit road. Republican out now. So Republican back on the racetrack. Eternal's down pit road. Awesome now down pit road. B-Pool now making his pit stop. Eternal now off pit road. This is where these things get interesting. So right now, both the 98 and the 16. The 16 likes to pit with the leader. Those tires, yeah, they had to pit now. Those tires are worn. No wonder why they had to pit now. But I feel like the 16 has and the 98 do have the advantage. So it looks like the 98 and the 16 continue to stay out. Yeah, they're almost running out of fuel now. So let's see what type of strategy is going to go on. Will the 98 come down pit road now? Yes, he will. The 98 dives it down on the apron. And so will the 16. He will follow him too. So your race leaders right now are down pit road. Who will win the race off pit road between these two? Once pit cycles cycle out, I believe these two will be your race leaders. Right now, I believe your race leader is either Dave or somebody. So let's see. Let's see the battle between these two. Oh, we got contact on pit road between the 16 and the 98. This is going to slow down their pit stops, both of them. Here we go. Who's going to win the race off pit road? Let's go on board with the 98. As you can see him getting his pit stops. Who will win the race off pit road? The 16 has the stall right in front. Here we go. It's going to be close now. The 98 wins the race off pit road. So now these two guys out in front. Here comes the 03 B-Pool. Look, these guys are coming out. Here we go. So right now your race leader is, I believe, who is your race leader right now? Oh, Eternal into the outside wall. That won't help. So your race leader right now is on the back straightaway. It is Dave. So Dave, your race leader, he's going to hit pit road. He's going to be, yeah, Dave is out of fuel. Can he even make it all the way? Oh, it's going to be very close. Can Dave make it all the way to pit road? Oh, yes, he will. So Dave coasts it to pit road. Let's see if the 98 can pass him. So your race, so right now the 98 will be your race leader. B-Pool right now in third, Landrod fourth, Republican fifth, I believe. There we go. Can they take it? Yes, now your race leader, the 98 of Rolling is now your race leader. They have, I believe now, barely enough to make it all the way. So let's see how this race goes. They have 20 laps of fuel with 20 to go. Oh yeah, they're going to be running out at the line. They're going to have to conserve a little bit. Dave actually could make it all the way. He may be 2 laps down. He may be actually a lap down, my bad. So Dave right now is a lap down. But if he can possibly fight back, he could probably win this race. He was able to stay out as much as he possibly can. The leaders right now have enough. Barely enough. I don't think they even have enough. The other guys who pitted before the leaders will not make it. They're gonna have to make a small pit stop of a splash of fuel. As GU and the 98 battling for the race lead. Who will it be? As Dave battling now with B-Pool. The 98 still stays out in front of the 16, but GU will not give up a race win without a fight. Coming down the back straight with a 16 all over the back bumper. The 98, he's making a move to the inside. Can he stick to it? The outside also conserved tires well. Oh, Dave into the outside wall hard. Oh, that's going to lose him a lot of time. And it would have been perfect if Dave can continue with the speed and catch those leaders and pass them. And if those leaders run out of fuel, that's going to be perfect. And as right now, the 98 still out in front of the 16. A great battle between these two for the race lead, with Dave, who's I believe a lap down, contributing in the fight. Let's go on board with the 16. Oh, Republican now making his pit stop very early. He's going to try something. So now let's go on board with the 16 and GU as he's all over the back of the 98. The 98 gets a pretty good run out of the corner. That was a big run. The outside line is pretty good. GU holding the yellow line. Here he comes. But now the 98, which is a pretty good run out of the corners. As they enter turns 1 and 2. The 98 is going to get a pretty good run out of the corner. But here comes GU to the inside. What happened? They're side by side. GU to the race lead now. I don't know what happened with the 98. That was a horrible exit of the corner. So now, Republican already made his pit stop, so he can make it all the way. Problem is, he is about 2 laps down. Dave is a lap down. He's trying to get back on the lead lap. Yeah, it's going to be very, very close between the 16 and the 98 on fuel. Tires, they might have to pit a little bit earlier. Maybe a lap earlier. So here we go. It's gonna be a close race to the finish with 12 to go in the final stage and 12 to go in the race. Coming out of turn number 4, the 98's still there. It's gonna be a good finish and it's gonna be a fuel mileage race. 11 laps to go from Iowa. Oh, and the 98 now starting to fall back. He's trying to run the low side. He's trying to run the exact line. As the 16, as the 98 gets very loose on exit of 2. And he gets a horrible entry of the corner. So now this gives a perfect opportunity for the 16 of GU to pull away. So now 10 to go in the stage. And what I'm looking at from the fuel they have right now 10 laps of fuel. Yeah, no, they have enough to make it all the way. So between these leaders, they have enough fuel to make it all the way. The question is the tires. Those tires will be a factor in this finish. No, actually, they may not even make it all the way. Yeah, they're gonna be running out. These leaders will be running out as they come out of 4. Maybe even maybe even entering 3. So this is gonna be a close battle. So these two need a battle to see who can conserve the most fuel. With 8 laps to go now from Iowa, it's gonna be a close finish, especially with this fuel. Some cars have come down pit road already to make their stop so they can make it all the way. So if these two were both run out of fuel before crossing the line, or way before crossing the line, then whoever's in third place will take it. Dave is about a lap down, so he can't take it because we're already too late in the race. As there are now 7 laps to go. Here comes Rolling. He's going to try to make a move. Eternal comes off pit road now. Rolling now all over the back bumper of the 16. The 16 starts to pull away as he enters 3. The 98 tries the diamond effect, and can he make a move to the inside as we're coming to the very end of the stage? Now 6 laps to go from Iowa. It's going to be a close finish. Those tires, those right rears have probably been burnt out. So let's see what can happen here. As they enter 3, here we go. It's going to be a big battle for the race. As now the race is coming to an end. 5 laps to go from Iowa. This will be an amazing finish as they're both behind one another. Here comes Rolling. He was all over the back bumper, but the 16 got a better exit. This could be GU's race. The 98 can just stay there with him, and if GU runs out of fuel, and the caution comes out, late rate caution. That is exactly what both of these guys, the 98 and the 16, wanted. So Eternal's 2 laps down. Dave is a lap down. Now Dave will be contending for the race as he's now in pit. So there are 4 cars on the lead lap right now. GU, Rolling, Beatpool, and Awesome. Dave is going to get the wave around, so he's going to get his lap back. So a couple cars might have to stay out to get back on the lead lap. Eternal can't. He's 2 laps down. So Republican, if he stays out, you'll get the wave around again. Landrod, if he pits, he won't get the wave around. So here we go. So as we're coming to NASCAR overtime, GU on the inside, 98 on the outside. Green flag, 2 laps to go here in Iowa. As we're here in NASCAR overtime, a 2-lap shootout. Who will win? People now trying to make a move on the 98. Here comes Awesome too. This will be a crazy finish for the race. Oh, and the 69 goes around in the back. No caution, we stay green. Coming out of turn number 4. Rolling now on the outside. White flag. One more time around from Iowa. GU, your race leader. Beatpool trying to make a move. Here comes Awesome. As they go through 2. Coming down the backstretch for the final time. GU has made a big gap. They're gonna have to pull something big if they want to win this race. Will it be enough? No, it won't be enough. Coming out of turn number 4, GU is gonna win at the cornfields and take it here at Iowa and win the PNC Bank 300. And they wreck coming across the line. Crazy finish here at Iowa. With the 98 was able to sneak into 2nd with Beatpool 3rd. Awesome 4th, Dave 5th, Republican 6th, Landrod 7th, and rounding out your field is an 8th is the 69 of Eternal. Let's finish. The 98 dominated the entire race, but it was the 16 of GU who was able to sneak it and now has won the past 3 out of the 5 races. So let's now go talk with GU.
He will get a whatever the race chatter penalty is for what he did in the first.
So it looks like someone's gonna get a penalty. We won't talk to GU because GU, you know, GU's GU. He always wins. He knows, same response. So it looks like someone will get a penalty. But good race here at Iowa, and we'll see you tomorrow in the Cup Series, which is, I believe, at. Let me check. Yes, tomorrow at Gateway. So it's gonna be a good race, and we will see you tomorrow.